Hi, I'm Michael Hines here from Hudson Valley Sports Port. We're on our next stop along the list of sectional championships. Today we're at a Dietz Stadium for Marlboro versus O'Neill. These two teams are coming in hot. Marlboro at 8-0 and O'Neill at 7-1. Marlboro is the favorite right now and seeking a fifth straight sectional championship. However, there's more at stake than just the championship game, but a berth in the state tournament. Both of these teams want it bad, and you gotta play the game to find out who wins. When you saw that Marlboro was playing O'Neill, you were expecting an offensive matchup, right? Well, so were we, but we were in quite for a surprise when we saw both teams' defenses brought their A game. Neither team was able to get anything going, and this was a part of a very slow first half for both sides, as the defense was the main story. As good as they were, somebody was bound to slip sometime, and Tanner Harshberger is fighting his way through O'Neill defenders as he starts bringing the ball closer down to the goal line. He's going to get the call once again. He comes around and brings this one in for the first score of the game to make it 7-0 Marlboro. After O'Neill blocked a punt for a score and Marlboro scored on another, they got the ball back, and this interception here by O'Neill sets them up for some movement up the field. And once they got onto the goal line, there was no stopping them as they powered right on through to tie the game. And this was a game that would stay tied for quite some time. The defenses showed back up, and they were forcing turnovers left and right. Whether it was fumbles, turnovers on down, or forced punts, you can be sure the ball's getting turned over. Also, there might have been a few picks here and there, like this one that ended the first half. The pace on offense started fairly similar at the beginning of the second half, as the hard hits just kept on coming for anyone who tried to run the ball. And whether you were running forward or running away, there was just no means of getting past any of the defenders tonight. That is, until Marlboro found their groove. In the second half, they were able to explode for some major points behind Phil DeSantis right here, who pushes forward for some yardage. And he's going to be on the call again as he pulls everyone in the cameraman as he makes his way through to the end zone to give Marlboro a lead. But once the Dukes got a taste for the end zone, they were hungry for some more. Not too short after the DeSantis run, Reno Tambury bursts out a big one and turns on the afterburners as he speeds his way past all the O'Neill defenders and extends the lead to 28-14. The Dukes in the second half started to look like the team that we have been seeing all year long. They were running the ball well and pushing it in and fighting through the defenders. Then once they pushed their way to the goal line, they were capitalizing on their chances, and this is another one for Reno Tambury, and they further extend their lead. Now just be warned, this play was a little weird. Here after O'Neill tries to fire it into the end zone, it's picked off by Marlboro, but the O'Neill players force the ball out, and it's a scramble on the goal line. O'Neill recovers, and they were able to turn this one into a touchdown. It was a very strange turn of events, and it definitely baffled a lot of people up in the stands. But on the onside kick attempt for O'Neill, well, Marlboro is just right back to being Marlboro. This kickoff return is taken all the way down to the 4. They would then capitalize by adding on another touchdown to seal a 41-21 victory and their 5th straight section championship. They will play Westlake in the upcoming states. All right, so congratulations, 5 in a row and you won the sectional title. How does it feel?
It feels great to win another sectional title, especially as a senior and all the seniors that you grew up with, bringing up from varsity and all the friends that you grew up with playing football. It's a big thing, especially for the seniors and the young guys as well. The young guys moved up and the juniors from JV that got brought up. It's nice for them to get a taste of how hard it is to win a championship, what you need to do to win a championship, what attitude it is to win a championship. So I think it's a great achievement for Marlboro football to win another one.
How does it feel to know that your entire time on varsity you guys won a sectional title?
It's great. I think about it after the game mostly, but it just comes to think like, man, that's just a great achievement. That's something you're going to be able to tell people, and just hats off to Marlboro football and the coaching staff and really turn this program around.
There seemed to be a little struggle offensively in the first half, but you guys are really able to break it open in the second half. How are you able to do it?
We go over our adjustments at halftime. There was a little bit of confusion with the blocking in the front, and once we got the confusion, just to fix the mistakes, then our offensive line is fantastic. Our perimeter blockers are fantastic, and we just roll with it, and that's what we do. We made the adjustment, and we do it. Our offensive line is great. They're on the sideline constantly talking, coaches, everything, making adjustments and everything. So we made the adjustment at halftime and rolled with it, and then that's how our offense got started.
Coach, that was a great game, and congratulations. How does it feel? 5 in a row.
I'm happy for the kids. I'm happy for the the families. I'm happy for Marlboro football, Marlboro community. Never gets old when you can call yourself a champion. So, but we're not satisfied yet. We're going to enjoy this one tonight, go back to work tomorrow, and get ready for a tough Westlake team.
All right, so that was a little bit of a rough first half. It seemed like neither team could get it going. How were you able to break free?
We just got on the same page at halftime. We had a couple blunders in the first half, which I was very upset with. We had 10 guys on the block punt. No one recognized it, including the coaches, and that will be discussed. Those are the things that we got to play cleaner. So we just all settled down, got on the same page at halftime, and said that we knew it would be a 48-plus minute game, and we knew O'Neill would be tough, well coached, tough kids. So we were ready. We were ready to play two halves.